Well, just like I told the cop, I said, why, I don't know why this is the weirdest intersection that, that people, has, because I've seen so many accidents on this, in this intersection, and I go over here to Astro and I buy my cigarettes and stuff over there, my gas, but, this intersection, when people come around the corner over here, they don't look, and they don't wait until people go across the crosswalk. Because what I was told, the pedestrian has the right of way, and that's why I usually wait until the light's green or it says walk. If it says don't walk, I don't go.
What do you think happened? What were you told?
Well, what I was told, that the guy, whoever was driving the car, came whipping around the corner here, and he missed the brake, tried to step on the brake pedal, and he missed the brake pedal and got the gas pedal. And got the guy, I guess it was a guy, the way I was told, and the baby, pushed him from the crosswalk clear over here by the pole. And it had killed the baby. So, I mean, this, why risk a little kid's life that's 4 years old?
That's a long way.
Yeah, I mean, why risk a little kid? I mean, I could see if it was an adult, that'd be different, but a little kid, I mean, you can't replace a little kid. Adult, I can see, because, I mean, you go to the hospital and have some work, like surgery or whatever done, but a little kid, 4 years old, I mean, that's really uncalled for.
Did you hear about them being on top of the hood of the car or something like that? What'd you hear?
I just heard them that, I guess, the car came around from the corner over here and tried to beat the light and, and hit the guy and the baby and killed the baby. And that was the last I heard.
What's your name?
Bobby.
Bobby what?
Wilkerson.
How you spell your last name?
Wilkerson.
You're telling us the kid, 4-year-old boy, is in critical condition. He's still alive right now.
That is what I was told, that he was, that the person that had hit him had killed the baby. But, I don't know about that part.
Pretty horrific.
But this, it's like I said, this intersection is the worst intersection I've ever seen. People don't look, they just, especially when they're catching either the Max or the bus, they, a lot of them just go, when it says don't walk, they go ahead and go through the crosswalk anyway. It's just, I don't like that part, because it's risking somebody's life.